What is up, guys? In today's video, Mr. Brainfeed is going to explain to you why the crypto market is pumping during this time. Now, you're probably seeing BTC go up to almost 30k, $30,000, and you're probably wondering, why is it pumping so much if the economy is so bad? In this video, I'm going to explain to you why things are crashing, why the banks are going bankrupt, and why Bitcoin could potentially go back to its all-time high, and why it could also go back to $10,000. In this market, in this world, nothing is guaranteed. We all know that. But there's certain things that happen. You need to understand why they happen, and you need to think about it logically. You need to think, why are people starting to pull money out of banks? Why are people speculating on Bitcoin? You've got to know these things, and you've got to think about it and think about why this is happening. So just to go back a little bit, why did Bitcoin all of a sudden go from, let's say, $10 to $1,000 maybe 10 years ago? Was it 10 years ago? Around then, yeah. Well, because there was actually a crash in the economy in Cyprus. Cyprus was struggling and people started getting scared because Cyprus was actually using people's money. They were doing so bad financially that they needed to ask different countries like Greece to get money from them just to pay for some debts that they needed to pay. So the banks thought it would be a good idea to start using customers' funds. And this is happening sometimes in our era right now, in our age. It's happening right now, you know, with Silicon Valley Bank, that happened. We've also got stuff in crypto that happened like FTX. So nothing is safe. But you got to ask yourself the question, why did Bitcoin go from this to this? One of the reasons actually is the fact that the two brothers who founded Facebook, they actually started buying, I think they bought like $1 million of Bitcoin when it was really small in price, when it was really cheap. And you know what? When they started buying up Bitcoin, it started to rise, but something else happened. Like I said, in Cyprus, the government were trying to pay the debt with customers' funds. And this made people think, if that is happening in Cyprus, it could happen in any part of the world. So then people started putting their money in Bitcoin because they realized it's more safe. And that was a long time ago, but Bitcoin right now has gone quite high. And suddenly we see Bitcoin going from 70k in the last bull run all the way down to like 15k. And you think, why? Well, because first of all, crypto is very volatile. Another thing to mention and note is that crypto has its own cycles. So if you know crypto quite well, you'll know it goes through its cycles. You've got the bear market, which is really bad market. People don't trade. It's called a trader's market because people in the bear market trade when they know what they're doing. And yeah, everything's cheap in the bear market. And there's the bull market when everything goes up. Hence, at 70k, Bitcoin was in a massive bull market. And during that time, that was after COVID and all this lot. And people started realizing crypto could be the future. But then it went back down, like I was saying, to 15k. Now, why is Bitcoin going from 15k now all the way to like 28k? Well, right now it's like 28.5k. This is because all of a sudden banks started becoming bankrupt, and not one, not two, but three banks. And one bank called Silicon Valley Bank is actually a well-known bank in America. A lot of people, a lot of venture capitalists put their money into this bank, and they thought it would be a good idea to follow big investors like Peter Thiel, who actually took his funds out of that bank to start putting the money into the bank. And the bank can't really protect everyone's funds. So people want to start taking funds out, but obviously the bank needs to get the money from somewhere because banks don't really hold all the money all the time. So that's why the market's pumping right now. Will it stay like this forever? No. Could it keep on pumping? Yes. Could it fall? Yes. So you got to just realize why things go up in value and where the speculation is. Right now in this market, most of the people that put their money in are deegans. It's not yet big money, but the deegans are putting their money in and they're speculating, thinking Bitcoin will go to 100k, or some people are saying $1 million. So it's a bit crazy, like, in that sense. But do I think it's going to go to $1 million? Maybe one day eventually. But there's always something new. Remember that. Even if Bitcoin is going up, there's going to be something that people are going to want to invest in the future. So just keep that in mind as well. But also realize that people want to keep money where it's safe. So if you think Bitcoin's safe, if you think banks are safe, if you think crypto's safe, and I want to reiterate in this video, crypto's not safe. Banks are not safe. Nothing's safe. So as you watch this video, I just want you to realize that nothing is safe right now. You need to make the decision for yourself. Anything can be dangerous, anything can be safe. But the point is, value goes up for certain reasons. One is security, and that's why Bitcoin's going up. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.